Please don't mind me. I had just got done taking pictures. But it's crazy because I tried to spare you. I tried to spare you on this app. I tried to keep your business booming. I tried to, prevent a lot of things. I was trying to keep all the stuff you was doing off social media, once again, off the media, to protect you and your business. Because last time when I was telling them about the foster care stuff, you said that they was attacking you and they was doing this and they were doing that. So I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt this time and not bring it to the net. But since we doing that on live stuff, let's get it. First of all, no matter who I'm talking to or what the case may be, you let a nigga get in between you coming to my graduation, talking about you didn't come because he was there when you could have sat thousands of seats away from him in your own little area. Now let me repeat that. You let a nigga stop you from coming to your graduation. She ain't never met him, y'all. She ain't never spoke to this boy, shit, nothing. You let a nigga stop you from coming to your daughter's graduation. You're sick. You sick and you weird. Mad because I talked to somebody you don't want me talking to. This, I'm grown. First, then it's another thing, like, I was in foster care for 2 years. You didn't check up on me, no nothing. So for you to try to be worried, trying to get all in my personal life about who I talk to, but you, for 2 years, you did not call to see where I was at, call to see what I was doing, call to see if I needed anything. I could have been getting raped for all as you know. I could have been talking to a fucking 70-year-old for all as you know. Like please don't play with me. Like you weird. And I promise y'all I'm done. Like that was it for me. I promise y'all I am done. Wish the best for her, but I am done. And I'm gonna tell y'all how she been doing me too off this camera.
Only acting like she care right now because of me telling y'all how old this man is. Other than that, I got a text right now. She said, "In Jesus Christ, don't come. I don't want you there. Block my number. Ben had me blocked for days." What y'all don't know what's going on. It's always two sides to the story. That's why I keep receipts. She crashes out, break things, pull out knives, tear down stuff. But I'ma still tell her what's right and what's wrong. She said let her learn her own mistakes. I said okay.
And I'm on parole, but
if somebody asked me why you ain't go to the graduation, that's the truth. That's why I didn't go to the graduation. What is the big deal? If you know what you're doing is not right, you want people to hide it, don't do it. The people asked me the truth, I gave them the truth. I'm not gonna leave my kids at home by themselves, my little ones, and I'm not gonna go around somebody that's a P word. That's it. I don't care if I could have said all the way across over the way. I still got a bump in his, but I still got that in my mind that he's there. She said, did she invite her siblings? She only had 5 tickets. She invited her grandma, me, and Anthony, and that was it. She said the little kids, she didn't even want them to come. She didn't even want them to come. She said, no, I don't want them coming. She didn't even want them to come. She said only me and him could come. So you trying to tell me you want me to leave the 3 little ones at the house by themselves? All these hours away and go, nah.
Start off by saying all that, oh, you didn't want to be there because he was there. I don't want to hear that. Y'all, this lady met up with me while I was with him at a gas station so that I can get in the car with her so that we could go to the car show on Easter. That's number one. On my birthday, she met up with him in the Benz. It's on her page. We met halfway, Barrel Beach. He drove me halfway. Nothing was said. She didn't meet him. No, nothing. That was that. So she could have did the same thing at graduation. There was plenty of times they was a couple of feet from each other. She also mentioned that she will actually meet him one day. She just got to see his intentions and if he gonna stick around. And all that you didn't want to leave the kids at home and not come to my graduation. I don't want to hear that either. Because for Easter, you left them up there all the way in Orlando. Faith, Loso, and Ayana, you left them up there at the house and you came down to a car show for a car show. And I drove y'all back after the car show. So I don't hear that either. So y'all, and she seen a picture of him. I did not show her the picture, but that's besides the point. If I'm lying, I am fucking flying. She said, ooh, that's my type now. But that's my type now. If I'm lying, I am flying. Love you.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, period. Let me see them. Let me see that money. Put the money there. Back it up a little bit. Back it up. Let me see.
I can't do perfect.
Get here in front of the car. Happy birthday, Leo. Oh.
Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Did y'all hear what's going on in these streets? Honey, I was going to mind my business. Honestly, I was. But this situation, girl, got me twitching in my goddamn bonnet, honey. Do you hear what I'm saying? I had to put out the bonnet for this. And now I'm going to speak. And you already know, when the fan drops, the truth drops with it, honey, okay? Y'all, this ain't just messy anymore. This right here, this is diabolical. Okay? So now the mama want to say she didn't go to her daughter's graduation because her daughter was with a 30-year-old man and the daughter just turned 18. Honey, we're not talking about a grown dating. Okay? We're not talking about a grown woman dating. We're talking about grooming. Okay, can we say that word? Grooming. Honey, we talking about felon. That's what we talking about. But let's keep it all the way real, y'all. She was a minor. Yeah, she was a minor. And this man was pushing 30 when he started sniffing around them young panties. Okay? And now, all of a sudden, the mama called and yelled the P word, he's a patty, he a patty. But guess what? Where was all that goddamn energy when she was in a car on her 18-year-old birthday? The girl said, that's what she said in that video. Yes, baby. She protected the receipts, posted the pictures. You were there, mama. Yes, she was. You saw that man and you didn't say nothing. But let's go to the car show. Why didn't she call the police? Why she didn't get them popos involved? Y'all come on here telling us about the internet. You should have called them popos involved. Okay. Now, that cameras, I saw the camera footage. Did y'all see that camera footage? Now, the internet involved and now you a saint? Huh? Because the internet involved, now you want to switch it up and nah. You a damn spectator. You watch your daughter get wrapped up with a grown ass man and you said nothing. You said nothing. Huh? And now you want to skip the graduation over it? No, ma'am. You wasn't just trying to protect her. You just didn't want to be seen. Okay? Huh? Let's talk about these babies, y'all. She said she didn't go because she couldn't bring her 3 little ones. Ma'am, didn't you leave them same babies at the home for a car show just weeks before? Didn't she do that? Your daughter said it, and guess what? I believe her, okay? You left them alone to see some Cadillacs and chrome rims, but you can't leave them for a high school diploma that your daughter will only get once in a lifetime going across that damn stage? Child, make it make sense before I pass out in this goddamn bonnet. And let's not forget, 2 years, the mom was not even involved. You was in foster care. You didn't even come see your girl. You failed her as a mother. Girl, don't let me start. Don't make me start. And you wonder why she went off to a 30-year-old man because she was looking for somebody to be her fucking father. Where the father at? Huh? The failed with the father and failed with the mother. You left her in a goddamn system. Didn't even see her, call her, check on her. And you wonder why she with a 30-year-old man that seemingly is probably trying to offer to take care of her. Hell, she need a father figure. And she running to these men as a father figure because you effed up the whole thing. That's what it is. Okay, where the daddy at? Y'all just land up with anybody, busting your legs for anybody. Don't care how it affect these goddamn babies. Man. If she had a righteous upbringing, she wouldn't be with no 31-year-old. She wouldn't. If she would have came in living in a household with a mother and a father that loved her and she ain't had to go into the system for 2 years with her mom ignoring her. And then her mom got a nerve to go on this internet and starting this ruckus shit too. It is a mess. I'm disgusted. Do you hear what I'm saying? Now, she say the girl was in foster care for 2 years and blamed on, honey, did she blame it on the child grabbing knives and crashing out? She said the reason why she was in foster care because she had knives and she was crashing out. Well, let me ask you something. Why was your child grabbing knives? Huh? What was she fighting against? Huh? What kind of war zone was that child living in that she had to defend herself with sharp objects in her own damn home? Your home's supposed to be your sanctuary, supposed to be, especially for a child. Ain't no child supposed to feel like they're in prison or they gotta have knives in their own home. That's not a safe space. You're not protecting her. When you protect your child, they have a safe space. They don't feel the need to get knives and crash out because you have given them a home, a safe space. And this was not that for that child. And that's why y'all sent her ass away. Baby, honey, that's the stress. You hear what I'm saying? I'm tired of these mamas, y'all. I'm sick and tired of these mamas painting their kids out to be violent when they were just trying to survive the abuse you won't admit to. Because I'm sure it's more to this damn story that neither one of them is telling it all. It's always deeper to the situation. Ooh, honey, let me tell y'all something. Mama, you failed that baby. Yes, you did. Not just with your absence, but with your excuses. You trying to spin this shit like I was protecting her from the predator. But when the predator was right in the passenger seat, you was cheesing for the gram. Hey, cheesing for the gram. Let me show you that money. You was doing all this and all that. And now the daughter is finally speaking out. Now you want to say, block my number in Jesus' name? Girl, Jesus didn't tell you to abandon your daughter. Jesus didn't tell you to be out here fornicating and having these kids out here without no father figure or without no husband. Okay? That was you. You. Don't put Lord in your gut. Don't put the Lord in your mess. I'm sick of this shit. Y'all, this story is too many black girls love conditionally. Blame for their trauma, silence for comfort of adults who ain't done the work. They ain't done the work when it comes to parenting. Parenting is hard. Honey, she made it to her graduation despite being in foster care. And that's a big win for her. And I give my hats off to her. That girl, she made it across the goddamn graduation. You know how many girls don't make it across that stage? Huh? How many are locked up or are dead or just dropped out? But she made it across that goddamn stage. Despite being abandoned. You ain't come see her for 2 years. Despite being manipulated and groomed by a grown-ass man. Ain't no way a grown man predator is over my daughter and I'm just going to sit back and allow it to happen. And I'm not going to show up to my daughter on her graduation day. Ain't no man going to make me stay away from my daughter on her graduation day. Hell. Whew. Y'all. And on the biggest day of her life, this is the biggest day of her life. She only get one graduation. Her own mama left an empty seat. Not because she couldn't come. Not because she was in jail. But because she didn't want to see a man in the crowd. A man she already met. Clock that T. Honey. Oh, I'm tired, y'all. I'm so sick and tired. Tell me, mamas out there, do your comfort is not more important. Okay? Your comfort is not more important than your child's healing. You don't want to be around because you feel uncomfortable. Fuck your comfort. Okay? Your shame does not excuse your silence. And your presence or lack of it will be remembered forever. She will always remember that. To the daughter, baby, keep your head up. Your story is messy, but it is courage and it's powerful. You broke the cycle the moment you told your truth. And to the 31-year-old man, you a whole predator, nigga. Okay? Hell yeah. Yes, he is. And the hood may protect you today, but God got a memory, honey. You gonna get yours. You gonna get yours.